Okay, so we're here with Speed of Sight at the Expo, and tell them what you guys do, because this is an amazing charity.
Guys, we're Speed of Sight. We are a unique driving charity that provides amazing driving experiences for people with disabilities. The reason it's amazing is imagine being born blind, cerebral palsy, epilepsy, brain injury, severe learning difficulties. The list is endless. And what we do with all of those people from age 5 to age 90 is allow them to get in the driving seat. Yes, I said the driving seat. Take the steering wheel, brakes and accelerator beneath them, and for the first time in their lives, if not for the first time since they became unable, they're now racing a car. Guys, nothing more is more emotionally pleasing than being able to produce an experience like that.
So those are all the disabilities that would bar you from holding a driving license?
Those and many others. For example, since 2012, 42,000 people in the UK have lost their driver's license through them being revoked or not renewed because they've had a stroke or epilepsy or an encountered that disability.
Okay.
But then you've got millions of people living in the UK with these disabilities that mean even when they grow up, they'd never be able to drive. But guess what? Now they can.
Yes. So what are you guys doing here at the show?
So at the show, we've got this man here, who is the star of our show. He is Mike Newman. He's the world's fastest blind driver.
Well, you've got a few records, right, Mike?
I've got one or two.
Tell us about the records. What records have you got?
Land speed records and water speed records.
Wow. What car did you drive for the land speed records?
I've driven Jaguars, Porsches, BMWs and GTR Nissan.
That's the one. I saw a photo of you in a GTR. And that's the one you set this record in, right? Yeah? How fast did you go?
204.
204 miles an hour.
And just for clarification, that's 204 miles an hour in a car where there's no co-pilot.
No co-pilot. You did that on your own. That must have been
a chase car with a navigator.
Okay, that must have been some thrill.
It certainly was.
Yeah.
So the reason why I feel like the charity exists, Mike started his journey as a personal challenge, doing something that the world tells us that would never happen, otherwise known to us. We now call that making the impossible possible. So Speed of Sight was Mike's brainchild, where whilst he's discovering over a decade and a half, lots of disabled people would come to him and say, wow, I'm blind, I have cerebral palsy, I've had epilepsy, and I can no longer drive. Or I've got a child with severe autism who will never drive, which gave Mike the indication that, you know what, I'm not the only person that wants to drive. That set an organisation up that provides amazing driving experiences, which is why this young man here at this very show, which is for driving instructors, Ralph Brown is one of our dedicated instructors who gives up his time, sit alongside disabled people and help them enjoy this journey. And that's why we're at this show, to try and build on getting more instructors to be part of this incredible journey.
Okay, so if an instructor wanted to get involved and help you guys out, how would they find more information? Where'd you go?
Dead easy, speedofsight.org. We're essentially saying to them, do they want to volunteer? Would they be interested in taking part in a Pass a Pound programme, which celebrates every test that they help people pass, and in doing so we ask for a regular donation of £4 a month. Nothing could be easier than that.
Okay, so if you want to check out Speed of Sight, click the link here, and it's also in the description below. Thanks very much for talking to us today.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes,
Thank
likewise.
you.
Thanks very much, Mike. Cheers. Thank you, Mike. All right, so I'm here with Alan, and he's with Road Safety GB. What are you guys doing here today?
Well, we're here today to talk about a new research grant that we've got from the government to do with older drivers. So what we want to do, we want to explore all the needs of older drivers, those things, you know, like cognitive issues, physical issues, and the government have asked us to do that, and then we're going to take that information that we find about older drivers and I'm going to develop a course for ADIs.
Okay, what's that course going to be?
So, well, that course it'll be something like a 1-day, 2-day course possibly. We haven't done the research yet, it's in progress, but ideally the ADIs will come to us, they'll do the training for free.
Oh, wow.
We will hopefully have around 350 ADIs around the UK that local service providers can access. So they can call an ADI and say, look, we've got half a dozen older drivers here that we want trained rather than assessed.
So we're going to train up older drivers to make sure that they're proficient with the skills necessary to drive on modern roads.
We're going to train up the ADIs to do training rather than assessment. So there will be a bit of assessment involved, but then they'll actually take them and find out where their failings are and do training with them, because what we want to do is we want to make all the drivers safer for longer.
A little bit like 100-year-old driving school. Did you see that program?
Yes, seen that.
Yeah, a little bit like that.
A bit like that, but we don't want to take all the drivers off the road.
Yeah.
We don't want to do an assessment, say a one-day assessment, where on that day the older driver might not be having a good day, and then we write them off. So what we need to do is really understand their behaviour, why they behave like they do, and help them and support them to become
safer drivers.
Continue to be a safer driver. Yeah.
That's a really good thing you've got here.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers, Alan.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Cheers.
Okay, so I'm with Alan from the British Horse Society, a charity. Tell the guys what you do.
Okay, this is all about educating drivers on how to pass horses safely. 87 horses were killed on the roads last year, so we're trying to let drivers know how they can pass horses safely. 4 messages. If we see a horse on the road, I will slow down to 15 miles an hour. I will be patient. I won't sound my horn. When safe to do so, I shall pass the horse wide and slow and drive slowly away. So these are the 4 messages that we're trying to get out to drivers to make sure that very, very safe passes happen when car drivers meet horses.
This is a really useful message to get out to people, because where I give lessons in London, we don't really pass horses, so it's not a subject that you can encounter on driving lessons. So to know this, where can people find a bit more information?
Okay, well, if you go onto our website, which is bhs.org.uk, or go onto the YouTube channel and put on the search BHS Dead Slow 360 VR film, you can actually get it on your iPad, and then you can show your students from there.
Awesome, thanks very much. Cheers.
Okay.
I'm here with Simon from AcciDON'T. What is it that you guys do?
We're one of the largest contractors to the Ministry of Defence teaching soldiers how to drive.
Okay.
We teach almost 4,500 of them a year on intensive courses. They start with us on a Monday, and we've got a maximum of 10 days to get them through. It's very intense, really good training, and very, very rewarding for instructors, because rather than having a pupil who passes a test 6 months later, we've got a pupil who might pass a test on day 5, 6, 7, and great for the instructor to get that sort of feedback really quickly.
So where do you find instructors from? Do you just recruit instructors, or are they specialist military instructors?
We recruit ADIs from across the country who maybe want a bit of a change, who perhaps don't want to work evenings, they don't want to work weekends, come and do sort of Monday to Friday, 8 till 4, work with these students, do an intensive course. And it works for people who are perhaps either at the beginning of their career, where they don't want to do evenings and weekends, they want downtime for family, but equally it works with people who are perhaps at the other end of their career, who go, well, do you know what, I'll do 3 or 4 weeks and then can have a couple of weeks off, and then can I do a bit more. So it's flexibility, but in a different way.
I wouldn't mind a couple of weeks off.
You're not tied to that one pupil who always wants a lesson on a Tuesday at 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Pick me up from school, but not this week.
Sounds awesome. How do I get involved?
Speak to one of us. If we've got an MOD contract near you, qualified ADI, various security checks and stuff to do, we do a bit of an introduction, we do show you around, we'll let you see where the examiners are. All the tests are done on site. We don't go to the DVSA test centres, we don't join a 6-week queue. We've got examiners on site, on tap, to provide you with a test when your student needs it.
Excellent. So check out the website, and if you're a driving instructor, you can maybe help out AcciDON'T.
Yep, that'd be great.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks very much, Simon.